You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
I have to give this movie a 6.5 out of 10.
Beautiful people and tennis.
I mean, what more do you need?
Sometimes more is not more.
Exactly. It's a very, very good movie.
Quite an endorsement.
Yes.
Welcome back to Arkansas Style. Film critic Michael Cook is back today with this week's Real Reviews, where he's breaking down two brand new releases. One you can stream at home and one hitting the big screen. First up is All of You, a new Apple Plus release. It follows two best friends whose lives are thrown off course when a soulmate test comes between them. And then we'll talk about Leonardo DiCaprio's new movie, One Battle After Another, where he plays a former revolutionary fighting to rescue his daughter after she disappears. All right, Michael, great to have you back.
Thank you.
All right, which one do you want to start with?
Let's start off with All of You.
All right, let's do it.
Tell me that I'm making a good decision.
No, awful.
Great, thanks.
You know, this is going to ruin our friendship. Everyone we know who's taken the test, as soon as they meet their soulmate, they vanish.
You can still do it, you know, it's not too late.
I don't want to do it. I would rather just find it. The discovery. You're taking all the fun parts out.
The day I took the test, did you think it might be you?
Nah.
He definitely loves you.
Well, I love a good love story, but what's this test all about?
Well, let's talk about it. So this stars Brett Goldstein from Ted Lasso fame, along with Imogen Potts, a fantastic actress. It's set in the very near future in the UK, and there's a test you can take where you can literally find your soulmate. That it'll scientifically determine who your soulmate is. These two characters, they play the best of friends from college. They're platonic, but you can even see from the beginning there's some feelings there. But he takes the test, and she gets matched with somebody else. And as the story goes along, she gets married and has a kid. But their friendship continues, but there's still, you can just see with these two characters, there's still a longing there between these two people. They have Brett Goldstein and Imogen Potts, I think, have fantastic chemistry, and it really is told over the decades because, I mean, you can kind of tell from the trailer, there's probably a good chance that they may get together, but they really shouldn't because she is married with kids, which creates, a whole variety of problems. It is a tender love story, and Brett Goldstein, I think, is, he was a gruff character in the Ted Lasso series, and he really has a real charm and a good way with banter here. When those two characters are on screen together, it's illuminating. They've got great chemistry. You just want them to work out, but yet knowing that it probably can't because of their dynamics. But there's a hole at the center of the film. We talked about that test. You can determine if you have your soulmate. It's sort of talked about at the beginning and then just never really picked up. So if she's married to her soulmate, then who's this other guy? Why are you? So I thought that hurt it a little bit, but it is a tender love story. Of course, there's going to be some handkerchiefs you're going to need from crying, but I did enjoy it. I give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay, well, I guess it's safe to say there is no real true test
Exactly.
for love, huh?
Exactly.
The heart wants what it wants,
That's
right?
a good point.
Okay, well, let's move on. Leo DiCaprio's been
DiCaprio's
busy, huh?
One battle after another, yeah.
All right, let's do it.
This is Bob Ferguson. I was a part of the French 75.
I felt like Tony Montana!
Steve Lockjaw just attacked my home. And I cannot remember, for the life of my only child, the answer to your question.
Maybe you should have studied the rebellion text a little harder.
I need to find my daughter.
Well, then call us back when you have the time.
You just...
You know, you are so unsuitable for my daughter. My child comes from a whole line of revolutionaries. And you look so lost. What are you gonna do about this baby?
You know what freedom is? What? No fear. Go.
not one thing, it's another. Find that to be true.
Oh my God, I was not prepared for what that was all about. That looks incredible.
There's a lot to talk about in this movie.
Okay.
You saw stars Leonardo DiCaprio. He first of all, set 15 years in the past. At the beginning, he plays a so-called revolutionary, which is basically a domestic terrorist. He and his partner, she's played by Tiana Taylor, they go around blowing up government buildings and creating all kind of havoc of a revolutionary, but it's not quite clear what they're fighting for or against. They have a young child together. We flash forward 15 years in the future, in the present day. He's living in Northern California. His daughter, played by Chase Infinity. They're living a quiet life, trying to hide out, but Sean Penn, who's a military officer, is chasing them, and he finally gets on their trail and starts chasing them down and trying to both arrest Leonardo DiCaprio's character and take hold of the daughter for reasons that will become clear throughout the movie. This is from director Paul Thomas Anderson, who did Boogie, There Will Be Blood, Licorice Pizza, one of America's best directors today, and this movie is absolutely fantastic. It's frenetic even in the quiet parts in terms of it's constantly moving. It's 2 hours and 42 minutes long, but you do not feel it because it moves so quickly. DiCaprio is fantastic as a revolutionary. He's not that bright, but still just trying to protect his daughter from people who are trying to get at her. Chase Infinity, the newcomer, she's amazing playing his teenage daughter. So this is a movie you need to go see on the big screen. It's definitely going to get Oscar nominations come next year. I can't recommend it enough, which is why I give it a 9.5 out of 10.
So much to savor and enjoy. And can I also say, not a big fan of Leo DiCaprio. I mean, like,
really?
When I see him on my social media living his real life, like, he looks like an oddball. His acting looks
He's
genius
fantastic in this.
Holy
He's
cow.
very good. Yeah, a lot of themes in this movie to examine. You'll be thinking about it long afterwards.
Oh, really?
Yes, yes.
All right, you have my attention for sure. All right, Michael, well, thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you. If you'd like to catch all of you, it's streaming now on Apple TV+, and One Battle After Another is now playing in select theaters near you. For more real reviews, visit our website, arstyleshow.com. Now, still ahead, Rachel Lovelace talks about the 2025 Conway Fashion Week fashion show, including local designers, student showcases, and how you can secure your tickets. Stay with us. You're watching Arkansas Style.